When you were all first starting out in younger age, did any of you have massive stage fright issues? Or just any issues when trying to perform anything before you found a way to get through it? Or what you did to perform to get through it, to get over it? Just anxiety cases.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's very unusual to find anyone who would not at some point have some nerves. I used to skydive. We had an instructor who said, "If you go ahead and one tooth," because it's had some bad landings. But he'd say, "It's all right if you have butterflies. Just got to get them to fly in formation." So you're going to be nervous, and it's been said already. You're going to be nervous. Take that and use it. Take that energy. Everything like that is energy you can use and mold and turn around into the product you're crafting.
I had an actress friend of mine who worked with Helen Hayes. You're young, you don't know who that is, but she was a great, great stage actress. And they were standing off stage ready to make their entrance. And my actress friend said, "Oh, I am so nervous." And Helen Hayes turned to her and said, "Use it," and stepped onto the stage. And that's what you need to do. Yes, of course, it's a nerve-wracking position. You're going in front of people. They're judging you. They're looking to see if you're going to be any good. And it's of course it's nervy. There's a difference between nerves and stage fright. Stage fright is a little different. That's when you start sweating and you feel like you're going to throw up and stuff. That's a whole other story. If you're suffering from that, you might want to think about a different career.
If you learn your part, if it's a theater part, and you learn your part so well that it doesn't even matter if you know the lines, you know the story. I forgot my lines once in a children's show, and I just played in the scene until I figured out where I was. But there's no easy answer, but just using the nerves helps.
Yeah, and also, the more you do it, the more confident you're going to become. So once you break through those nerves, once you're able to continue to do it, the more you do it, the less nervous you're going to become because you're going to be more confident with what you're doing.
I did a play called Beyond Therapy. It's a crazy play about people who are seeing therapists through the entire play. It's hilarious and it's weird. And one of the ladies who came in to play the character is someone that everyone has seen, made very famous movies, has been around for a long time. But every night we would have, they would call places. When they called places, she would go to the restroom. And we would have to wait at least 5 minutes every show until the stage manager realized what was going on. So the stage manager told all of us it was places 5 minutes before it was places, because she was going in and vomiting before every show because she was so nervous. Now, this is a movie TV person who just couldn't get rid of it. So it happens to everyone. Unfortunately for her, it happened through the entire, I think she was in the show for 2.5 months. And it's a tough one. When we say things like, use it, that's hard for me. It's easier now to understand. At the beginning, it was like, use it is like a director saying, have fun with it. When it is not necessarily a funny thing that you're doing, have fun. Help me, what does that really mean? And Gordon, we talked about him the other night, Gordon Hunt, a wonderful director, is the one who told me, when you're nervous, you got fright, you're afraid, acknowledge it, and try and find some place on your body where you feel it. Is there tension in my shoulders? Is it is my breathing shallow? How about my stomach? Is my stomach okay? Am I feeling it in my legs? Where in your body are you feeling it? Because it's somewhere in your body when you're feeling that. Touch it and say, okay, you're there. All right. Now I'm going to take that energy that's right there and put it into whatever the words that are coming out of your mouth, whatever the character is. So acknowledge it, accept it, and say, okay, baby, it's you and me together, my nerves and me, let's do this bad boy.
So you would say to take that energy and create it and use that emotion to push you where you need to go.
Yeah.
Because if you try to stop being nervous, you will just get more nervous.
Makes it much worse.
It's also like just walking through fear.
Yes.
When you're afraid of something that's holding you back, You just got to guts it out, man. You just go. And that's one of the only ways to deal with fear. You know, that's true in any situation almost.
And when you come out the other end, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
I effing did it,
Ultimately, what you're
man.
saying
Yeah.
is that greats
Yeah.
make it through this stage,
Yeah.
and then they pass through it, and they overcome the fear.
Yes.
Got
Yeah.
it. Thanks.
Cool. Go ahead, tilt it down. Whatever you can do.
There you go.
There you
Do
go.
that? Okay.
That's fine.
Well, actually, two things. What you were talking about, sort of feeling the nervousness and feeling the fear, the one thing that helped me was just taking a moment to get my shoulders back and open up, that your space there, you open up your lungs so you can breathe a little bit more. 'Cause
Absolutely. When I go to an audition when I'm nervous, the other thing is I take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Because when the breath is going through your body, it opens everything up.